Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request for Henry, who wanted the Zaku 4 Ilia Pazom version in the colors of Kikoru Shinomiya from Kaiju number 8. That's I haven't seen the show. The manga is decent. Just it for whatever reason I don't think it really landed with me super hard, but it's pretty good. And yeah, there's actually a figurized standard kit of Kikoru already, which looks pretty decent. I like the figurized standard kits, but yeah, as you can tell, this is fairly recent because the Kshatriya repaired is in the game. But yeah, the Zaku 4 and Kikoru share the habit of using a very large axe, and the Zaku 4's large axe is a really good weapon. It causes knockdown. It basically has something very similar, if not identical, to the heat glaive that the Ifrit Doug Schneid type and the high mobility Dom both use. And it has a set of beam knuckles besides, which is pretty solid. And yeah, at that point, just hopefully didn't hit any allies, but I was just swinging wildly because I was surrounded and was not sure what was going to hit anything. So hopefully I didn't do anything too dumb. And a combination of the beam submachine gun and the rocket funnels managed to work relatively well. I am low on health, but if I'm careful about how I engage, I can probably do something about this suit. Unless I get shot in the back a lot, which is what is happening because I'm a very large target, like most of Cost 700. So yeah, I'm just going to have to let whatever is in the tunnel go and fight what's fighting me. Which, yeah, that is part of the trick. So yeah, also has follow funnels, which landed a few shots with. But yeah, I'm so tall I can't actually count on those boxes to provide cover for me. Those big like crates or structures or whatever they are, yeah, uh, things can fire right over them. Especially the enhanced double Zeta Gundam, since it's again fairly tall, has the cannons are up on its shoulders, and the missiles arc down from above, so it's in a really good position to hit large targets from behind those walls. But let's see. So far, we've got a decent lead, but not an outstanding one. And again, because of the costs involved here, it is that can change very quickly, as it is in the process of doing. Oh yeah, the I forgot the Zaku 4 IP also has a forehead cannon, beam cannon. So it's ah, I kind of like Zaku 3's beam snout a little better in terms of head-mounted weaponry, but you know, not everybody gets to have a beam nose. It's just an unfortunate fact of life. Being an unfortunate fact of life, there are like 3 or 4 enemies focusing me down. My entire team is on the field, and I'm not really sure where. So yeah, we now have a 45-point lead, which is, as you well know, nothing. And yeah, now we're all getting wiped. So yeah, we all got problems. It is, this is all relatively fixable with a little bit of coordination, which hopefully we will manage to display. Number 4 is in there by themselves. I think they're going to get killed. I'm definitely okay. I was about to say I'm definitely not going back in there to fight 4-on-1, but or 5-on-1, but and yet. So let's see. Number 5 is back in now that number 4 got killed. If I can, if I can draw off 1 or 2 of them, I can probably do some work. And seem to have managed to do that with the Kshatriya repaired with help from number 3. And now, yeah, just wanted to knock it down. You can combo the weapons pretty well, the melee weapons. As you could see, I was doing fairly well keeping it locked down with various neutrals, and then I got knocked down by one of our allied suits, which that's a shame, but they got the kill. We are managing to keep pace with the enemy team's score fairly well. We're down a bit, but we are not out. So we've got 3 minutes left to actually pull it together, which I think is starting to do a little bit. He squeaked. Yeah, sorry, the snowy weather has not been great for my sinuses. And I got countered by, I think, an EZZ. There's an enhanced double Zeta and I believe a full armor here. Because, yeah, that's the only... I don't... I'm pretty sure that it's a full armor double Zeta that's here and not a Phaz. Because the Phaz, of course, does not have the shoulder cannons. The funnel's out, and I'm trying to pull back, which kind of hard to do when you're huge and can't see where the pylons live. But, yeah. When you're low on health, trying to engage from a distance, not the worst plan. Especially if there are things with relatively low health of their own that you can be focusing on. Yeah. And, of course, the follow funnels are notable because they can fire through your allies if need be. So, if you've got a line on something low health and, a gigantic Kshatriya between you and them, you do have options. So, funnels will frequently lock on through an ally as well. So, that's another possibility. But yeah, we're starting to pull it together, I think, a little bit. It has kind of been a Three Stooges routine up to now. It is just really not been the easiest round, but I think I'm doing relatively well, and we have another minute and 40 seconds to do something to get that one kill ahead that the enemy team is right now. So let's see what we can manage. Saw somebody with very low health. If I can get a lock on them, that's good. That was a decent lock for the diffuse funnels, which, yeah, apparently just, missile spam. Going to, try and lock onto that Penelope, which I have done. Not quite enough damage to kill it, but it is enough to, I missed with the nose, or forehead. But yeah, not quite enough damage to kill it, but it was enough to knock it out of the sky. And since it willingly gave up its iframes, my funnels were, poised to deal with that. And there is a boosting follow funnel kill, which, the follow funnels can be fired while boosting, which is always useful. But yeah, as you can see now, now we're pulling it together. And once they had a couple of low health people off the field, we were able to get some decent damage going. And I actually did my raid thing and managed to take out the support in just a couple of hits. Which, this is... When you can actually get your hands on the support, that's a great thing. Just getting your hands on the support frequently, harder than it sounds. Yeah, I am just kind of trying to ignore that Penelope in favor of shooting that person down. But the Penelope, of course, would like to win, so it is hitting me pretty hard, and I think they're going to get me. Okay, somebody else got that, so I'm just going to stand still and have the iframes. We pulled it off, so that is not bad. And what are we looking at here? We are looking at... But yeah, I think the color scheme came out pretty well. Let's see. Top damage from our new Gundam HWS. And I got 6 and 3 and 90k, third place overall, so I'm not going to turn up my nose at that. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Oh yeah, speaking of funnels, there has been a bug located with the Unicorn Awakened's shield funnels. Basically, if you hit them with a melee attack just as they're launching, they will overheat instantly. They have a kind of short heat gauge as it is, but yeah, like one melee swing just as they're deployed, and they will go down. That's something that, according to the information pages, the developers know about and will hopefully be doing something about soon.